working correctly or not. In the same way, taking care about API testing, confirming that that particular business layer or logic layer working correctly or not. Continued with the same, we need to be get take care about the database layer. Need to be get take care about confirming that that particular database layer has been working correctly or not. Further, we need to be get take care about the respective database testing. As part of database testing, as part of database testing, we need to be get take care about as part of the database testing, we need to be get take care about in confirming that that particular data has been saved in that particular respective table or not. If I'm taking with this particular database testing, we need to be get take care about in confirming that that particular data has been saved in proper table or not. Further, to take care about in working or to get confirm on that, we need to be get take care about in writing different type of query statement to get right that particular different type of query statement. We need to be get take care about in utilizing that particular respective SQL. So by taking with the help of that particular respective SQL, we need to be get understanding. We need to be get take care about in writing different type of query statement. To write that particular respective queries, we need to be get take care about in utilizing that particular respective commands while working the Java programming. We need to be get take care about in utilizing the respective Java methods. In the same way, while working that particular Selenium, we need to be get take care about in utilizing that particular respective Selenium methods. Continued with the same, taking care about TestNG, working with that particular TestNG annotations, along with that, taking care about working with database, continued with database commands. While working that particular respective database commands, we need to be get take care about in utilizing the regular commands, the one you will be taking with create command. If I'm taking with create command, what is the use of create command? In creating table, in creating with table. If you want to be get take care about in creating with table in the database, we need to be get take care about in utilizing that particular respective create command. Along with create command, taking care about in using insert command. Use of the insert command, inserting with data. Once table has been created, once table has been created in that particular table, in that particular table, if you want to be get take care about in that particular table, if you want to be get take care about inserting with the data, that you will be taking with insert command. One you will be taking with create command and then taking with insert command. After that, we need to be get take care about alter. Use of alter command, updating table column. If you want to be get take care about in updating that particular table column, that you will take care about alter command. Continued with the same. we got take care about update command. Use of update command, updating table data. If you want to be get take care about in updating that particular table data, we need to be get take care about in utilizing update command. Continued with the same, we need to be get take care about delete command and getting taking care about deleting the data. We can take care about deleting the data from one particular row. In the same way, we can take care about deleting with the data from the whole table. According to that particular requirement, we need to be get understand what exactly that particular required command need to be used. Along with that, the main target the main target taking care about in working with select command. We need to be get take care about in utilizing that particular select command need to be get take care about that particular respective select statement. We need to be get comfortable in utilizing that particular respective select command. So if I'm taking with select statement, what is the use of select command? To retrieve the data. If you want to be get take care about in retrieving with the data, if you want to be get take care about in retrieving with the data, that you will be taking with select command. So that particular select statement we can take care about in retrieving with the data from one table. In the same way, we can take care about retrieving the data from multiple table. Along with that, retrieving the data from one column and retrieving the data from more than one particular column. Along with that, we can take care about and retrieve the data based on that particular respective conditions, or we can take care about in utilizing that particular respective operators. That is what we need to be get take care about in utilizing that particular select statement. That particular select statement need to be get take care about in working with that particular where condition. Along with where condition, we need to be get take care about in utilizing that particular operators that will be taking with like operator. What is the use of like operator? We can consider like one particular filter. In the same way, we need to be get take care about in operator. Use of in operator more than one particular filter, then you will be taking care about utilizing that particular between operator, which you will be taking with that particular between range of data. We need to be get take care about utilizing that particular between operator. So according to that particular requirement, according to that particular requirement, we need to be get take care about in utilizing that particular respective operators. Continued with the same, continued with the same, we need to be get take care about in utilizing some more operators mentioning that order by. Just make a note of that. Not record all the description. Description is not required. Just mention that order by and make a note of that particular syntax. Just mention that order by and make a note of that particular respective syntax. All online students also, all online students also, just make a note of that particular respective syntax. mention that order by and make a note of that particular respective syntax. Okay, right. Let's see that how exactly we can take care about in using the one option which you will be taking care about considering that order by. I mean, on which particular order need to be get take care about in retrieving that particular data. On which particular order you want to be get take care about in retrieving the data that you can take care about in using. The one you will be mentioning the taking care about descending order. If I'm taking with descending order, meaning of descending order, high to low or low to high. Mhm. First is highest value or lowest value. Uh-huh. Highest value or lowest value. Highest value, which need to be get take care about in giving with that particular respective highest value. It has to be get take care about. It has to be get take care about in providing that particular respective highest value. Whenever you are taking with this particular respective descending order, it has to be get take care about that particular respective highest value, and then it will be continued. Similar to that, you can take care about in utilizing ascending order. Meaning of ascending order, first value is low value, highest value. Yeah. When you're working ascending order, what is the first value we'll get? Lowest value. Whenever you are taking with that particular ascending order, first will be getting with lowest value. After that, you will take care about, I mean, considering that low to high. If I'm taking with ascending order, which need to be get considering that low to high, first it will take care about the lowest value. In the same way, you will be taking care about in having descending order. First, it will take care about that particular highest value. I mean, according to that particular requirement, we need to be get comfortable in taking care about utilizing all that particular respective select statement. According to that requirement, according to that particular requirement, you have to take care about in utilizing that particular respective record operators and taking with that particular record conditions. Similar to that, we can try with one more operator which need to be get considering the distinct. So what exactly mean by that? Just make a note of that particular syntax. Just make a note of that particular syntax. The description is not required. The description is not required. Just make a note of that particular syntax. Just make a note of only the syntax. All the online students also just take care about only that particular syntax. Okay, right. So if I'm taking with this particular command, if I'm taking with this particular command, considering the taking with select that particular destiny, it will take care about, it will take care about in avoiding all duplicate data. Nothing but according to that particular table, according to that particular table, what exactly the unique, what exactly the unique values are there, it will take care about, it will take care about in providing that particular respective unique values. What exactly that particular unique data is there, it will take care about in providing that particular respective unique values according to this particular column, the column of employee status. If I'm taking with the column of employee status, it will take care about in giving with unique values, which it will take care about in providing that particular respective unique values. As an example, in case of taking with the column name, considering the employee role, in that particular column, what exactly the unique values are there, in that particular unique values it will be providing. In this way, we can take care about in utilizing all that particular required select statement. We can utilize that particular select statement to get perform retrieve activity. That particular retrieving, we can retrieve from one particular table or one column, more than one column, or the respective conditions or taking care about which will be having that particular respective operators according to that particular requirement. Based on that particular requirement, as a tester, we need to be get comfortable in understanding what exactly that particular query statement need to be written. In this way, we can take care about these particular respective regular commands. Along with that, if required, we can take care about the date functions also. We can write some select statement related to date functions. We can take care about in retrieving current date, or we can take care about retrieving date and time, or we can take care about future date, or we can take care about previous date. According to that particular requirement, we can take care about in performing different type of date functions here. Let's understand what exactly that particular syntax need to be followed. Just mention that date functions and then make a note of this particular syntax. Just mention the date functions and then make a note of that particular respective syntax. Description is not required. Description is not required. Just you can take care about that particular respective syntax here. That particular description is not required. Just you can make a note of that particular respective syntax. Done. Continue with the same. Make a note of one more syntax. Just make a note of this particular syntax. The description is not required. Everything related to date, everything related to date only. Just make a note of that particular respective syntax. Just make a note of all that particular respective syntax. All online students also, all online students also, just take care about that particular respective syntax. Okay, right. Next, make a note of two more syntaxes. Just two more syntaxes. Make a note of the syntax. Everything related to date. Everything related to date only. Just take care about that particular two more syntaxes. All online students also. All online students also. Please take care about that particular respective syntax. Okay. And the one more. Oh, these two syntaxes. This one and this particular one. The two syntaxes. This particular one and this particular one. Just only syntax. Example is not required. Example is not required. Just make a note of that particular syntaxes. Example is not required. Just make a note of that particular syntax. Example is not required. Just make a note of that particular syntaxes. Just that particular both the syntaxes. Okay, right. Let's understand it, which we can take care about in utilizing this particular date functions also. One, you will be taking with sysdate, considering the system date. What exactly that particular current date is there? What exactly that particular current date is there? It will take care about in providing that particular respective current date. If I'm taking that particular sys date, which need to be get considering the system date, which we can consider the current date here. So for that particular current date, which we can take care about in adding with other days also, that it will take care about in providing that particular respective future date according to that particular requirement. According to that particular requirement, we need to be get take care about in writing different type of query statement. Just you need to be clear that particular requirement. Based on that, you have to take care about in trying with different type of that particular respective query statement. It can take care about current date, future date, previous date. So just as part of the requirement, we can try for different type of statement. I mean, we can take care about in writing different type of query statement. This it will take care about current underscore timestamp. Previously, you're getting only date. This it will take care about along with the date. What you will get? Timestamp. Along with the date, you will take care about that particular respective timestamp also. You need to be get, you need to be get take care about, you need to be get take care about in having that particular respective date, and then it will be giving the time. So that is what you need to be get take care about in comfortable in writing with different type of query statement. According to the requirement, you can utilize that particular date function. It can go with days and it can take care about related to the month. Along with that, you got that particular round function. If I'm taking with that particular round function, it will take care about nearest value. So if I'm taking with round function, which it will take care about nearest value. As an example, if I'm taking with 92, what will be the nearest value? For 92, nearest value, it will take 90. It will go with 90. In case of 98, 100. In case of 98, which will be taking with that particular 100. I mean, it will look into that above 5 and below 5. Based on that, it will take care about in providing that particular respective result. In this way, you can take care about in working with different type of select statement, taking care about in retrieving with that particular data from whole table and taking care about particular respective condition, and then taking care about in utilizing that particular respective operators here. You need to be just take care about how we can write different type of query statement. But all these things are with the respective of only one table. We are able to perform all the activities from only one table. In the same way, in case of having the requirement, we can take care about in retrieving the data from more than one particular table. We can retrieve the data from one table, or we can retrieve the data from more than one particular table. If we want to be get retrieve the data, if we want to be get retrieve the data from more than one particular table, that you will be taking care about in using with the concept of joins. If you want to be get retrieve the data from more than one particular table, that you need to be get take care about in using the concept of taking with joins. So while working this particular respective database, you can take care about in utilizing with joins concept. What is the use of joins concept? Retrieve the data from more than one table. Retrieve the data from more than one table. While working this joins concept, while working with this particular joins concept, you are having different types. If I'm taking with the joints, we are having different types of joints are there. Sometimes the one people can say that three types of joints. Some more people will say that five types and some more eight types here. Three types, five types, eight types. The way of combinations, the way of you are combining, we can come up with taking with different type of joints here. In that, most of the time, very regular, which you will be taking with considering the inner joint and then taking care about mentioning the left joint and taking care about considering the right joint. If I'm taking that particular joints concept, if I'm taking with that particular joints concept, in simple, we can say that retrieving the data from retrieving the data from more than one table. Retrieving the data from more than one table. In that, we need to be get taking care about. We need to be get taking care about that particular inner joint, taking with left joint and taking with right joint. If I'm taking with if I'm taking with concept of inner joint, if I'm taking with the concept of inner joint, in simple, lot of definitions will be there. In simple, we can say that retrieving retrieving data of, okay, if I'm taking with this particular inner joint, we can say that retrieving data of matching records. Retrieving data of matching records for both the tables. Retrieving, retrieving matching records of both the tables. Okay. If I'm taking with this particular inner join. So in simple, we can say that matching records of both the tables. Matching records of both the tables. If we go with inner join, if I'm taking with inner join, what it has to do? It has to compare both the tables. It has to compare both the tables. In both the tables, in both the tables, it has to look into that. What are all matching records are there? In simple, we can say that matching records of both the tables. Matching records of both the tables. In the same way, in the same way, you got left join. In the same way, we got left join. If I'm taking with left join, all the records of left table, all the records of left table and and matching records of right table, all the records of left table matching records of right table. So if I'm taking left join, if I'm taking with left join, all the records of left table and matching records of right table. In the same way, right join. In the same way, right join. All the records of right table, all the records of right table and matching records of left table. All the records of right table and matching records of left table. This is what we can try different type of joins here. One, you will be taking with inner join, and one you will be taking with left join and then taking with right join. If I'm taking with inner join, if I'm taking with inner join, meaning of inner join, in simple, matching records of both the table, matching records of both the table, taking with left join, meaning of left join, all the records of left table and matching records of right table, meaning of right join, all the records of right table and matching records of left table. Let's see that how we can write that particular syntax. To write that particular syntax, to write that particular syntax, we need to be get take care about in utilizing or using two tables here. We have to take care about, we need to be get take care about in utilizing that particular two tables. Whenever you are working with this particular respective joins concept, we have to take care about in using two tables. This is one table considering the employee 39. Okay. In the same way, we need to take care about one more table. Let me create on that. To create the table, what is the command? Command. Create. After that, create table, table name. We need to be get provide that particular table name that we will be taking with employee 39. We need to take care about in providing the column names along with data type. Along with the data type, we need to take care about in providing that particular column names. One will be taking with employee number and one will be taking with employee HR. That will be taking with worker need to be get provide that particular size also, and after that taking care about one more column that will be taking with employee location, which will be taking care about considering that worker need to be get provide that particular size. We need to take care about in creating with table. So that particular table name provided in that particular table need to create that particular respective columns. One will be taking with employee number and taking with employee HR and taking with employee location. Let's take care about in creating that particular table. We need to be get take care about that particular respective table. Now you can see that we need to be get take care about in creating that particular table. If I'm taking with that particular one, we are providing star. Meaning of the star symbol, what is it? All columns. In that particular table, it has to take care about considering that all the columns here. Table has been created. Table has been created. But do we have table data? Table is created. Table is created, but not like taking with the table data. We need to take care about providing table data. For that, what is the command? Mhm. Command insert, which will be taking with insert command, taking with insert into, need to be get provide that particular table name. We can go with both the syntaxes. First, you can provide all that particular column names, and then you can come up with providing the values, or else directly you can take care about in providing that particular respective values here. Just I'm taking care about in giving with that particular respective random data. I'm just taking care about in providing with that particular random data and taking care about in inserting that particular data according to that particular requirement. You can just take care about, you can just take care about in providing that particular respective data. Just we are inserting all that particular respective data into the table, taking care about providing, taking care about in providing that particular respective data. Just randomly, randomly, I'm taking care about providing the data. Now I can say that if I'm taking the table, if I'm taking with the table mentioning dot select start from employee 39, we need to be able to see that all the data got insert. We got created with the table and then insert with the data into the table. Now we are having two tables or that we got considering that the two tables here need to be get take care about, need to be get take care about in combining these two particular tables, need to be get take care about in combining these two particular tables. For that, you can try different type of joins. We can go with inner join and then left join and then right join. We can try with different type of joins. For that, for that, let's take care about what exactly the syntax to be followed, what exactly that particular syntax to be followed related to that particular joins concept. What it can do is mention that syntax and then here what you mention inner join. You guys can continue the same. After inner join, give the forward slash. Just give the forward slash. Mention that left join, forward slash, right join. Just continue the syntax. All the joins, syntax will be the same. All the joins, syntax will be the same. In a place of inner join, just mention forward slash and then left join, forward slash, right join. Don't be confused. Syntax is same for all the joins here. Because of that, after inner join, give forward slash left join, again forward slash right join. All online students also, all online students also make a note of that particular syntax. All online students also take the syntax in the very proper way. When you're writing that inner join, give the forward slash left join, forward slash right join. When is your last class? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Tomorrow. Tomorrow is the last class. Huh? Uh-huh. Tomorrow the session will be there. All online students also. Tomorrow your session will be continued as it is. 14 and 15, you'll get in a break. 14 and 15, you'll get in a break. 16th and 17th, session will be continued. Tomorrow, session as usual. 14 and 15, you'll get in a break. Uh-huh. You'll get in a break. 16 and 17, your session will be continued. 17 Sunday, session will be there. All online students also. By Sunday, your session will be closed. By Sunday, your sessions will be closed. Sunday timings, 9 to 11. Your Sunday timings, 9 to 11. Take with the plan according to that. All online students also, please take with the plan according to that. Don't be confused. Don't be confused. Tomorrow, as usual, your session will be continued. Thursday, Friday, 14 and 15, you'll get in a break. 16, regular timings. Your regular timings. 17, Sunday, session will be there. Sunday timings, 9 to 11. That will be the timings will be continued. Please take care about the plan according to that. By Sunday, your sessions will be continued. From 18, you are free birds here. No Suresa sessions will be there. It'll become in a totally free. By 17th, I'll give all the information. Miss you. I will be there here only. Uh, so by 17th, I'll be closing with the sessions. Closing with the sessions, my technical sessions will be stopped. I mean, my regular sessions will be stopped. Your Google Classroom access will be there. Your application access will be there. Along with that, you will get my email ID. You'll get my number also. Everything will be provided. Whatever the number you are having, that is dummy number. Uh, what you are having, that is dummy number. That is not my number. So we'll get that number and then I will be there. So just your technical sessions, regular sessions will be continued. But till the time of you are getting with the job, even after getting with the job also, what exactly that particular support has been required, all the information will be provided. Don't assume like your training will be completed, and after that we are not totally available. Just your technical sessions will be completed. You can utilize the Google Classroom access will be there, application access will be there, and then taking care about that particular lab access, offline, online, both access will be there. And along with that, that particular resume part, I'll take care about it. What is related to that particular resume, what are the activities need to be done? I'll take care about all that particular things here. All the information will be provided. Everything will be provided. Don't be worried about that particular part. So even after completion of the training also, I'll be giving with the time in having with the discussions in case of any information has been required. Just only your regular technical sessions will be stopped. So along with that, till the time of you are getting the job, or even after getting with the job also, you can approach us any information related to your career. Any information related to your career, anytime you can approach us. I will be giving the time according to that. Don't be worried about all the activities. Just by Sunday, I will be closing the sessions. Okay, clear on that? Okay. Tomorrow session will be there. Thursday and Friday session will not be there. Okay. Uh-huh. Sunday? Uh-huh. 13 and 14, I got a new batch. 13 and 4, not 13, 14. 14 and 15, new batch has been scheduled. Your friends are already waiting from almost 2.5 months. That is the reason we stopped that. So the new batch will be there on 14 and 15. I will be, new batch has been scheduled. So that I'll be taking with new batch on 14 and 15. That is the only reason. Okay. Yeah. Now, let's understand this particular joints concept. How exactly we can take care about in utilizing these particular respective joints. Let's see that. See the understanding. How we can take care about in writing these particular syntax here. Okay. Oh. See the command. First we will be taking with select. Use of select command, retrieving the data. So which will be taking care about select employee ID from table 1, that is employee 39. This particular table, we have to take care about using joins concept that will be taking with inner join. That particular table need to be joined with second table. That particular second table, employee 039, which you will be taking with by connecting with the two columns. We need to be take care about in connecting with two columns from the first table. From the first table, I'm taking with employee ID. From the first table, taking with employee ID, and then second table taking with employee number. From the first table taking with employee ID, second table taking with employee number. Taking care about these two columns, and then we are joining that particular two tables. See that we need to take care about inner join. Meaning of inner join? What is it? Matching records of both the table. First, I will execute all the three joins here. First, we'll take care about in executing with all that particular three joins and will see the result. Based on that particular result, based on that particular result, we'll understand that what exactly that particular output. Based on the result, we'll understand that what exactly that particular output. This you will be taking with inner join. This you will be taking with inner join. First we'll execute it and we'll look into the result. In the same way, you can take care about in using left join. Meaning of the left join, all the records of left table and matching records of right table. Okay. Third, you need to be get take care about. You need to be get take care about all the records of left table. So it's need to be get take care about this particular one, considering the left join. In the same way, you can take care about in using what is it? Right join. Need to be get take care about right join. Okay. See that if I just run, you will be getting the result. Now let's understand. Let's understand all these particular results here, which need to be get take care about right join, which need to be get take care about considering that right join. Now, if you just look into this particular table, this particular one, considering the left table, and this will be considering the right table. See that. Meaning of the inner join, matching records of both the table. See the table one. What is the employee ID? 101. In the second table, what is the employee number? 101. Both are same. Okay. After that, what is the record? 102. 102. Both are same. Okay. Retrieving matching records of both the table. Now you got 107. Second table, 107 is there? No. Data is not matching. It is not printing it. 108 and 9 and 10. The data is not matching. Retrieving records of matching records of both the table. Matching records of both the table. In the same way, you got left join. Meaning of the left join, all the records of left table. It has to take care about all the records of left table along with the matching records of right table up to 106. Already it has been matching. It has retired. Along with that, it has been taking care about all the records of left table and matching records of right table. In the same way, taking care about right join. Meaning of the right join? All the records of right table and matching records of left table. It has to take care about all the records of right table and matching records up to 106. It has been retrieving from that particular left table. So in that way, we can take care about in utilizing. In that way, we can take care about in utilizing all that particular respective information. I mean, we can take care about working with this particular different type of query statements while working with this particular database. The target we need to be get to understand how exactly we can take care about in retrieving with the data. Need to be get comfortable in retrieving the data from one particular table or more than one table. In the same way, one particular column, more than one particular column, and then conditions, and then that particular respective operators. According to that particular requirement, you need to be get comfortable in taking care about utilizing all that particular respective query statements need to be done. When you are working in the real time, when you are working in the real time, a very rare cases you will get a chance to get work with related to database activity. It's not like only one particular tester taking care about all the things here. As part of interview, the main target interview, you need to be get take care about these things here. When you are working in the real time, maximum you will take care about in doing with functionality testing. Nothing but you will take care about functional testing only. If required, you may take care about in doing this kind of activities also. This is what you need to be get taking care about in working with that particular respective functionality testing and taking care about API testing and then taking care about database testing. So while working this particular respective database testing, you are taking care about in writing different type of query statement and then retrieving with the data from tables here. Once we got doing this, if required, if required, we can take care about, we can connect this particular table with Selenium. If required, we got a possibility, we got an option taking care about in working with that particular Selenium also. That means what exactly mean of that particular concept. Just make a note of that particular heading. Make a note of that particular heading. Mention that database plus application, application plus reports. You can mention that database plus application plus reports. You can write with the heading. You can write with the heading. Mention that database plus application plus taking with reports. Okay. Under that, write the description. Under that, write the description. Under that, write the description. Online students also write the description. Reading data from database. Reading data from database. Reading data from database. And applying with application. And applying with application. And generating the reports. And generating the reports. Reading data from database and applying with application and generating reports. It's the same concept of it's the same concept of previously you done with the program of reading data from Excel, reading data from Excel and applying with application and generating reports. I mean, while working this particular database, in the database, we are taking care about test data. In the database, we are taking care about test data. We need to take care about reading test data from database and applying with application and generating report. Here, same thing. Reading data from database. If you want to connect with the database and you want to perform some required actions on database, everything you will take care about in doing with the help of Java. To get connected with the database and performing some required actions on database, all that programming activity, all that programming activity you have to take care about with Java. After that, you need to communicate with application. That is what you are taking care about WebDriver. Then you need to begin generate the report that you will take care about. What is it? Testing. Everything previously you're already knowing according to the requirement. According to the requirement, we need to be get comfortable in utilizing all required things here. The one you need to take care about, the one you need to be get take care about reading data from database, applying with application and generating the report. So if I'm taking with database, if I'm taking with database, in the database, in the database, you are taking care about in maintaining that particular test data. Assume that we created one table. What is the table name? Login. Have been already created. I have been already created the table considering that login. In that particular login table, we got username and we got password. In that particular login table, we got username and we got password. Now, our requirement, our requirement, we need to write in a program. We need to write an automation program connecting to database and reading test data. Once I read this test data, that particular test data, I need to apply with application and then need to generate with report. Applying with application, very straightforward. That is WebDriver. You're already knowing to communicate or to work with WebDriver. The test engine, use of test engine, generating HTML report. That part you're already knowing. Working with combination of working with combination of WebDriver with a test engine, we are already knowing. Just need to take care about in applying the code, in writing the program, taking care about reading the data from database. If you want to read the data from database, how we can write that particular respective Java program. What exactly the steps need to be followed in reading the data from database? What exactly that particular steps to be followed? It's not like any new thing we are doing. In a very starting days, we discussed about our Selenium individual program. When we are working with the Selenium individual program, what is the first program we done? Log in, log out. That is the first program we done. After that, Chrome, which need to be get take care about that Chrome. After that, what is it? Verification. After that, what is it? Test data. We done with the program of providing test data for the program. To provide test data, to provide test data, what are the options? Yeah. For providing test data, what are the required options? Yeah. What is it? Hard coded. One option taking with hard coded. Another one, what is it? Variables. Another one, what is it? Excel. Another one, taking with database. So we can take care about in providing tested data with the respective of hard coded and taking with variables and taking with Excel and taking with database. Previously, we got hard coded, we got variables, we got Excel. Now what need to be done? Database. If you want to be great, work with database. If you want to be great, work with database. To write that program, to write that program, you have to take care about in following with some standards. You have to take care about in following with some standards here. Just make a note of that particular steps. Just make a note of that particular steps. The one, driver manager. The one, driver manager. Another one, taking with connection. And then taking with statement. Taking with statement. After that, taking with result set. So need to be get take care about driver manager and taking with connection and taking with statement and then taking with result set. One is driver manager and then taking care about connection and taking with statement and taking with result set. Just make a note of description. For these steps, make a note of description. All online students also just make a note of description of these things. Take the first one. What is the first one? Driver manager. Write the description. To provide to provide connectivity to provide connectivity between between data source and database. to provide connectivity between data source and database. To provide connectivity between data source and database. Take the next one. Connection. Next one is connection. Connection. Write the description. Write the description. To connect, to connect any one particular DB. To connect any one particular DB. To connect any one particular DB. Within a brackets. Within a brackets. Development DB. Development DB. Comma. Testing DB. Development DB, comma, testing DB, comma, live environment or live DB. Development DB, comma, testing DB, comma, live DB. Meaning of DB? Database. Close the bracket, take the next one. Close the bracket and take the next one. Statement. Take the next one. Statement. Oh, write the description. To write, to write query statement. To write query statement and to execute query statement. To write query statement and to execute query statement. To write query statement and to execute query statement. And write the last one, result set. Write the last one, result set. Write the description. To print all the results. To print all the results based on query statement. To print all the results based on query statement. Based on query statement. So we have to take care about that particular 4-step in writing the program. That will look into that. But apart from that, you have to take care about you need to take care about that particular NASCAM exam. How exactly you need to do? What are the steps you have to do for the NASCAM exam? For this, you have to take care about, you need to go with how many steps? 4th step. To get your NASCAM certificate. If you want to get your NASCAM certificate, you have to take care about completing the 4 steps. Then only you can get that particular NASCAM certificate. What are the steps you have to do? First step, you have to take care about in doing sign up. you have to take care about in doing sign up activity with NASCAM here. You have to take care about in doing with sign up activity with NASCAM. I mean, you have to go to the NASCAM website. There you will have an option to register. Just the regular sign up activity. How we will register email ID or anything. In the same way, you have to take care about in doing sign up activity with NASCAM. That is the first activity you need to do it. Take care about completing the sign up activity in the next 2 days. By tomorrow, day after tomorrow, try to complete the sign up activity. That is just you need to register. Just you have to take care about go to that particular NASCAM website and then you have to take care about in registering it. How to register also that particular steps are there. In case of any questions you got, you can take care about in referring with this particular PDF file. Just you have to take care about in doing the regular sign up activity you have to do. That is the first step. And then taking care about second step. Second step is taking care about course content of Selenium. I mean, in that particular NASCAM website, you need to search for Selenium training. You need to search for Selenium training and then you have to just open that link. Just you have to look into all the content. Just you need to complete the process. You are not doing anything there. Just you have to go through all that content and you have to complete that activity. First is sign up. After that, course content. Once these two things are successful, you have to take care about register for mock exam. You need to register for mock exam. After completion of two steps, you need to register for mock exam. While registering mock exam, it will be asking about payment details. That particular payment details, the amount, how much amount you will pay? 600, 6,000. Okay. The amount you need to be paid 0 for the mock exam. For the mock exam, you need to enter. It will ask you amount details. It will ask you the amount. You have to enter the amount is 0. Don't enter 600. So don't enter 600. Just enter that 0. Mock exam to be completed. That mock exam to be completed. After completion of your mock exam, maybe after 2 weeks, once you complete your mock exam, after 2 weeks, your main exam option will enable. Then you have to register for, you need to register for main exam. First, you have to complete mock exam by paying the amount of 0. You need to complete. After 2 weeks, your main exam will get enabled. That you need to be get registered by paying the amount of by paying the amount of 600. By paying with the amount of 600, you need to do register. When you're doing the registration, you will be having an option to select the date when you are comfortable to write the date. It's not like you need to come to the Naresh IT and you need to write the exam. It's purely online, no concept of offline. It's purely online exam according to your comfortable. You can register with particular date and time. According to that particular date and time, you need to register and you need to write the exam. While writing the exam, while writing the exam, it is mandatory that your cam need to be on for a laptop. While writing with the exam, your webcam need to be on. It will go with that NASCAM portal. Their own software is there. They will take care about it. Just they have to take care about and switch on that particular cam. Allow apart from that, any other website will open automatically. Their session will be closed. It is not from our side. Government has been doing that. So they set up their own software is there. So whenever you are writing for main exam, at the time of registering or writing for the main exam, it will ask you for one address proof also. You need to provide, you need to scan that particular address proof. Along with that, you have to take care about in register according to that particular date and time. You need to write that particular exam purely online. The whole exam online. Once you complete the exam, in case if you pass, 60% is the pass. If you pass, immediately in the same website, your NASCAM certificate will be provided. In case of you have been passed more than 60% you score, in the same website, your certificate will be provided. In case of fail, there is no certificate. In case of fail, there is no certificate. That exam duration will be changing from person to person. Sometimes they are giving the option of 1 hour. Sometimes they are giving with 1.5 hour. It's totally their part. It's not like we are doing anything from our side. It's totally from the government part. They are giving on the day you are writing the exam. According to that particular day, you may get 1 hour time or you may get 1.5 hour time. According to that, they will be giving the questions. All the questions are objective. All the questions are objective. Because of objective, if we complete the exam within 10 minutes, because of objective, giving all the option within 10 minutes, if you complete the exam, even though your answers are correct, your result will be fail only. Remember on that. Even though all your answers are correct, you will get the result is fail if you complete the exam within 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Because of that, once your exam started, you can go through the time. What is the time allotted? According to that, take care about in completing that. I will be uploading this particular PDF document in your Google Classroom. Just you can go through this particular PDF document. Further, still in case of any clarifications you got, still in case of any clarifications you got, you can take care about the number related to the NASCAM team, or you can take care about sending with screenshot. You can just make a note of that particular number and that particular email ID. When you are registering or any kind of issues related to that particular NASCAM, you can take care about sending email in a proper way. By that, they will guide you on that how you can take care about that particular step. So for now, within next 2 days, you have to complete only first activity, not all four. For the next 2 days, you need to complete only first activity. You have to take care about in just registering. After that, you can take care about remaining three. So any kind of issues related to NASCAM activity, you can approach them maximum. They will try to resolve your queries here. So most of the time, they may not able to answer, but you can send an email with all the screenshots and proper information to them. By that, they can take care about sending that email to the actual NASCAM team, and then they will be getting with proper response. This is what you need to take care about related to NASCAM exam. No offline. NASCAM exam, not like offline. It is not conducted from Naresh IT. We are not conducting it. It is totally from the government part. You have to register by your own according to that particular date. According to that particular date, you have to take care about in writing the exam. There is no any specific date to write the exam. Depends on your comfortable. Depends on